Hello everyone, Von Marie here and welcome to the Whimsy Stamps YouTube channel. So I am using one of these gnomes from the Whimsy Stamps Gnome Gardners Stamp Set. Isn't that one cute with the pot? That's the one I'm going to use today. And here are the mix and match marquee die set. And I am going to be stamping that gnome on a 130-pound cardstock. And I'm using my stamping platform, and I'm going to be stamping it and heat embossing it with some black ink and clear embossing powder. And I do enjoy stamping and heat embossing. I don't do it as often as I would like. For no reason really. I should do it every time, but I did it today for this video, and I'm going to be using my Copic markers and just simply coloring this cute gnome. I love the blue colors here, so I used B93 and B95 for this hat, and those are always my favorite. I like those colors also for like blue jeans. And so that is my go-to combo there, and I'm just using two color coloring here. He's really simple, so I just grabbed a few of my markers. And for his beard, I am using C00 and C3. And I will have these listed in the description. And I was happy that his beard came out just exactly the way I wanted it. Sometimes I get it too dark with my grays, so I was happy with my result. And then I am using my skin colors here, and it's just a little bit for skin also, so I believed I use E00 and E21. And for his pot, I am going to be using E08 and E1 and E19. And when I did color the leaves, I didn't do that on camera, and thankfully good, because I did have a little problem. One of my markers was too full, and so it leaked, and I was able to save it, thankfully. But I will have to remember that when I am coloring, to make sure my markers aren't too full. And so I am going to be fussy cutting now that he is finished, and I'm just going to cut him out with a white border. And he was really easy, which also made me happy. And coloring with the white, fussy cutting with the white border is a little bit easier for me than cutting on the line. Sometimes I overcut. So hopefully I don't have that problem anymore. That is him all cut out, and here is the mix and match marquee die set, which I love. I was so excited to get this die set, and I have so much on my wish list because Whimsy Stamps has so many amazing products. So if you have some favorites out there, let me know. I am building my stash, so I would love to hear your favorites. This is the chippy paint background rubber stamp. Isn't it amazing? You probably have it. I was excited to use it for this card, and I used a blue ink that was close to his hat color. And I am just using the same 130-pound cardstock here, and I'm just laying it over and just trying to get a good impression. I am just going to be cutting out the stitched marquee die in just a second. And I love it, and I would have probably just left it as is, but I really wanted to use this die set. And I love that shape with that background, and I will be also layering it on the blue cardstock there, which matches, I believe, and I will lay glue those together. But first I'm adding foam tape to the back of my gnome for a little bit of dimension. And I have an A2 card base there. And then I am just going to be gluing my marquee die cuts with liquid glue using Barely Art glue today. I have been trying to use some of my other glues, but I don't want this glue to dry out, so I'm going to try and use this one as well. And I will link all the products that I used in the details as well. And so laying those together, I did add some white gel accents to my gnome image with my white jelly roll pen. And then I did use the smaller marquee die for my sentiment. I stamped 2 of the word images from the Gnome Gardners Stamp Set with the blue ink from the background stamp, and cut it out with the smaller marquee die, which was great. I love that. I love that shape. I think it looks just like a banner. And peeling off my foam tape there, and then adding my gnome to my card, and then I will be adding my sentiment with foam tape as well. So there is that small die, and it looks great, I think. And I love how it still looks clean and simple to me, so I love this, how this card came out, and I hope you do too. And making sure all my foam tape is off. And that finishes my card for today. So I hope you enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun making it. And I'm going to show you a close-up. And thank you for joining me today, and have a wonderful day.